Alright guys, now we're going to talk about input groups and add-ons. So an input group is basically when you bunch things together with your input. It could be a symbol, it could be text, it could be another control or a button. So we're going to go through this. This is 3_6_ input groups HTML. And we're going to start off by basically taking this div right here and we're going to give it a class. Let's give it a class of input group. Now this span right here, this symbol, this is going to be a username. So like if this was a sign up form for Twitter or something, you want to have just the @ and then have them put their username. So this is going to be an add-on. Okay, it's called an add-on. So this span right here, we're going to give a class of input group add-on. All right, and then for the input itself, let's go ahead and make that look better with form control, which we talked about in the last video. And we'll save that. And now we have a nice little add-on with this @ symbol. Okay, now on this one here, let's say we were choosing an email address and we wanted this fixed domain name right here. So same thing, we could do class input group, give the input itself a class of form control. And then we could give the span a class of input group add-on. Okay, and that's going to be on the other side, so you can put it on either side. Now you can also do let's see, choose profile URL. So same thing here. This time we're gonna do the same kind of thing. We're gonna say class input group, and then for the domain here, let's do class input group add-on. Okay, input group add-on, and then we'll do class form control and save, and there we go. So that would be like choosing a profile URL. Now we can also do add-ons on both sides if we want. So we'll grab our class of input group add-on and we'll put it on both of these spans, and then we'll just do our form control class for the input. Okay, make sure we have our input group class. Save, and now we have it on both sides. Okay, now we can also make these larger. We can do larger input groups. So let's do input group, and then we can say input group -lg. We'll grab our add-on class, and we'll grab our form control class and save, and you can see that this input group is now much larger. Alright, now we can also put controls inside the add-on. So we have a checkbox here. So we'll put input group, grab the input group add-on class and the form control. Save that, and now we have a little checkbox in there. We can do the same thing here. Let's add to this span, and we'll grab our input group class. I'm just doing the copying and pasting to just save a little time. And then for the actually, what did I do? So for the $5, we want to put an input group add-on there as well. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're actually having two input groups or input add-ons in a row and then the actual input. Alright, and then this last one here is pretty handy. These are the types of forms where you just have an input and you have a button attached to it. So input group, form control, and then for the span right here, we're going to say input. Now this is different. It's not going to be input group add-on. It's actually input group button, since it's a button. And then we'll just give this button a class of btn, and let's say btn primary. And there we go. So now we have a little search form. Alright, so that's it for input groups and add-ons. In the next video, we're going to take a look at alerts and progress bars.